Hey JJ, how you doing?
Good, how you doing?
Good. JJ, how much is it kind of sinking in now that you're gonna have a game in a few days, and this is something that at some stages of the off season people probably thought, is this actually going to happen? Will you be able to have football due to the health situation in the country?
Yeah, it's certainly been an interesting, obviously, training camp, off season, everything combined. So for the game to actually be here and only be a couple days away, it's very exciting. And, you start building up that adrenaline, that excitement. You've fallen into your game week routine. There's a sense of normalcy that necessarily hasn't been there, the whole time. And we're really excited about that. And I think the guys can feel it and you can start to feel it. Guys locking in, getting focused, everything kind of falling into that game week routine. And we're excited. We're excited to give the fans a show. We're excited to put that product on the field, and we're excited to compete. At the end of the day, that's what it's about, going out there with your brothers and competing and trying to win a football game. And we're really excited about that.
JJ, is a defensive guy. What do you think about these two quarterbacks that are going to play in this game? And what do you think about maybe it's the defense trying to steal a bit of the thunder? Obviously, these guys get a lot of attention, and rightfully so, but just your thoughts on these quarterbacks that are in this one. Thank you.
We're going to have to try and steal the thunder because we sure as hell can't take their money. They got a whole lot of that between the two of them. But we're looking forward to it. It's the NFL is in good hands with guys like Deshaun Watson and Patrick Mahomes being in this league for a long time to come. Very fortunate to be on the field with Deshaun and have him as the leader of our team and have him throwing the ball for us and giving us a chance to win every game. And looking forward to going up against Patrick Mahomes again. I mean, he's obviously an incredible player. Competitor, a great talent, and it's always fun when you get a chance to go up against those type of guys because you want to compare yourself against the best, and there's no way to compare yourself against the best any better than playing your first game against a team whose last game was one where they ended up holding the trophy.
John?
JJ, after George Floyd was killed, you were one of the first players to speak up about it. Then it's happened in your state where there was a shooting of Jacob Blake. How do you feel? Do you feel like any progress has been made? And how do you feel the fact it happened in your state?
It's obviously extremely unfortunate that it continues to happen. I think that throughout this whole process, I've been thankful for sports for me personally. I didn't grow up in necessarily the most diverse part of the world by any stretch. So for me, being in a locker room and having a chance to learn from my teammates and have conversations with my teammates and hear their experiences, things that I've never personally experienced or had to experience. I've learned so much, and I think I've grown from that, and I have so much more to learn and continue to educate myself on. But the conversations that we've had and seeing and understanding and trying to feel what that must feel like without knowing that I'll ever be able to feel what that feels like. I think that part has been strong and powerful. I think there's obviously an extremely long way to go. I don't think it's anything that's going to be solved immediately or in a day or in 2 days or in a week or by a message written on a field or a helmet or whatever it is. But I think what we have to do is continue to try and make that progress and continue to try and have those conversations even when they're uncomfortable, because that's the only way that you're going to grow is to know that there is something that you need to learn and help change and to try and do that.
Sarah?
JJ, earlier this offseason, you did an interview from the golf tournament, and you said you had your Defensive Player of the Year awards behind you, and you said they're for TJ to see. What is it like going into a season where the two of you are two of the best defensive players in the NFL, and you are both competing for that award again?
I'm really excited about it. I love watching him play. It's fun to watch. It's fun to have conversations with him. It's fun to talk in the offseason and work in the offseason. Obviously, Derek being on the other side of the ball, we can't necessarily have the same conversations about what it takes, to rush the passer and things like that. But for me and TJ, playing the same position, fighting for the same things, trying to one-up each other at all times, there's nothing better than that. And so one of my favorite things after our games is to go in quick and see what his stats are during the game or to turn on their game if it's on in the afternoon and watch. So now I'll be able to turn on that game and see both of them. But for me and TJ personally, there's obviously a whole lot of competition going on, and I have no plans on letting my little brother win anytime soon.
At what point in either your life or your football career did you stop seeing him as just your little brother and also like, oh, he's kind of a peer to me, as at least on the football field?
Once he has 3 Defensive Player of the Year awards, I'll see him as a peer.
Brandon?
Hey, JJ, you were talking about how great Deshaun and Patrick Mahomes are. Could you describe, I know you haven't played against Deshaun, he's your teammate, but playing against Patrick Mahomes, can you describe how difficult it is, some of the things that he does on the football field, and what the impact is on the defense when you see him make some of these plays that don't really seem to be possible?
Yeah, I mean, I think that both the guys do have some similarities, obviously, amongst their game. But I think one of the tough things is obviously they have such a great command of the offense. You know, obviously you have the arm strength, you have the athleticism, you have the speed and things like that. But you can't discount the smarts, and you can't discount how well they have a command of their offense, how well they know and understand where everybody's supposed to be, getting the guys in the right position, getting you in the right play, making the right checks. That's not easy to do. I mean, playing quarterback in this league is one of the toughest things you can possibly do, with everything you have to manage and all the things that you have to do. And those two guys do it so well and so smooth that people think it's easy, but it's not. They make it look easy. And a guy like Mahomes, you know, with the arm strength that he has, he can back up, you know, if he's feeling a pass rush, he can back up 5, 10, 20, 30 yards and still throw the ball wherever he wants to throw it on the field. He can roll out to the right. He can roll out to the left. He can do all sorts of different things. So that's what makes it challenging, is that he has the athleticism to move around. He has the arm strength to make every throw. And he also has the smarts and the capability to get that offense clicking exactly the way they need to get clicking.
Berman?
Hey, JJ, we were talking to Deshaun earlier. We asked about the fact, I know y'all moved on from what happened in Kansas City at the end of the season, but will that kind of pop up in the back of your mind this week, what y'all went through? And he pointed out, yes, but he also said you can't forget about what you guys did in October there last year as well. You get some thoughts about that.
Yeah, I mean, you think about all experiences. I mean, anybody who says you're not going to think about it is lying to you. I mean, the last time we played there obviously wasn't the way we wanted to end up. We started how we wanted to start. We just didn't finish how we wanted to finish. But again, back to your point, in October, we finished the way we wanted to finish. So it's just a matter of learning from that game, understanding where it went wrong, what went wrong, and using that information to create a better future for ourselves. And so that's what we're trying to do. We're looking forward to going in there and having an opportunity to play against a great football team and to hopefully get that taste out of our mouths. That's obviously the goal.
JJ, you talked a bit about what happened in Wisconsin, how you felt about it, social injustice, all those things. Have there been much conversations with the players, with your teammates, about what y'all will try to do on Thursday? Is there anything that you can share with us at this point?
Those conversations are ongoing, certainly. We've had some great conversations over the last couple of weeks. I mean, surrounding the video that we created, the actionable goals that are being put forth. And there will definitely be conversations leading up to the game, whether it's within our team alone or with the Chiefs, however it may be, to make sure that whatever everybody does, we're on the same page. Because like I said, sports has been so beneficial in that aspect of there's so many different people from so many different backgrounds in that locker room. And you can learn so much from each other, and you can have experiences and learn about experiences that you've never experienced yourself. So we're definitely going to have more conversations leading up to game day. And I'm looking forward to hearing my teammates' perspectives.
Greg Bailey?
JJ, a decade in here, how have your feelings towards a season opener evolved as your career has evolved? And is there still something magical about kicking off a new season with your teammates?
Yeah, of course. I mean, every single year in this league is different. Doesn't matter how long you've been in. Every single year is different and new, and you look forward to kicking off the year with your new teammates. And this year, obviously, we have a chance to play in the first game of the season for the whole league. I've never had that experience before, so I'm looking forward to that. You know that all eyes will be on that game. You know that everybody's going to be watching. Everybody's excited for football to return after everything that's gone on this year. So we're looking forward to being that game. We're looking forward to going out and there competing. And at the end of the day, it's football. You know, once you step across those white lines and they blow the whistle, it's football. You know, I'm rushing the passer. I'm trying to get to the ball. They're trying to put the ball in the end zone. And whoever does it better is going to win. And I'm just looking forward to going out there and competing and enjoying doing what I love.
Got time for 3 more. Cody?
Hey, JJ, how much can the results, either win or lose, can set the tone for the remainder of the season?
I mean, it's, you know, just like everything else. It's one game in a 16-game season. Obviously, we want to win every single one of them. That's the goal, and that's what we're working towards. So we're going to go out here and practice hard today and tomorrow and get ourselves ready, and then we're going to go to Kansas City and try and start 1-0. It's just about trying to go 1-0 every single week, so that's our goal.
John?
JJ, I know you've always spoken very highly of Weaver, but now it's his first game as a play caller, how excited are you for him, but also how eager are you to see what he does that maybe is different in his first game as a play caller?
Yeah, I'm very excited. I'm very happy for Weave. I've loved working with him here so far through training camp as the defensive coordinator. The one thing I'll say about Weave is that he's been preparing for this for years, not just this year. You know, he's extremely smart. He's extremely intelligent. He works unbelievably hard. He knows the ins and outs of everything that he's trying to do on defense. He understands the game extremely well. He understands the players, how to motivate the players, how to get the guys excited, how to keep them motivated throughout an entire camp and now going through the season. He's got great ideas and he's got a great plan, and I'm really looking forward to executing that. I'm very happy for him. He deserves this, and I'm excited for our defense to go out there and execute the vision that he has for us.
Aaron?
Muted.
Oh, you're on mute, Aaron.
Muted.
There we go. With Angelo Blackson being released, JJ, your thoughts on Charles Omenihu who's stepping into a bigger role, and he's listed first on the depth chart now. Just your thoughts on Charles and his readiness for a bigger role now.
Yeah, Chuck's had a good camp. He's had a very good camp. You know, he came in ready to work. He came in ready to improve his game, and I think he's definitely done that. He's doing a great job for us, both in the running game and in the passing game. I think he's maturing as a player and as a person, and I'm looking forward to seeing what he can do out there on the field. I'm looking forward to working with him. It's been a lot of fun to try and teach him some things, and from year 1 to year 2, you know, you can start to have deeper level conversations with the guy. You can start to have those higher level football IQ conversations, and it's been a lot of fun to have those and see him utilize them as we go through practice. And so I'm looking forward to getting in the game and seeing what he can do.
Thank you.